Welcome to Show Me the Yummy, episode 34.
Today we're making an easy shrimp Alfredo. Now you may notice that things look a little different today, and that's because today is a special day. Today is our 1-year anniversary.
Happy anniversary!
Happy anniversary. You look beautiful.
Thanks.
So today's recipe is especially important to us because it's the recipe that I first made for Jennifer on our first date. We also had it and I cooked it for her the day we got engaged, and now we're making it on our 1-year anniversary. So to celebrate, we were actually provided with a really nice bottle of Merlot from Avignonesi. I'm not Italian, I'm sure I'm not saying that very well. And so we are gonna have a little wine while we cook dinner, because that's what we like to do when we're making dinner, just Jennifer and I. We like to have a little wine while we cook. There you are. Cheers.
Cheers.
All right. Ooh, that's
really good.
That's really good. Let's get started, and I'm gonna prep our veggies, and then we'll come back and show you how this thing's put together. All right, so all of our ingredients are all prepped and ready to go. Are you ready?
I'm so ready.
Okay, all right, so we're just gonna start with some extra virgin olive oil. Get that in the pan. And then we're gonna add in our butter. And we're just gonna let all of this melt.
It smells amazing already.
Okay, then we're gonna add in our diced onions. Now, we're just gonna cook these until they have softened. And now, while I was cutting up all of the veggies, Jennifer and I started talking about the night that we got engaged, and we thought maybe we'll tell that story, and that would be fun. So it all starts when we were heading to Maui to get engaged. I had been hiding the engagement ring for about a month.
Was it really a month?
Oh yeah, I had it for like a month. And these are looking pretty translucent, so I'm actually going to add my red bell pepper, and that is my cue for when I drop the pasta. That means we're about 11 minutes from being done. So I'm gonna get this stuff in there, and I'm gonna drop our pasta in our pot of boiling water.
I wish you guys could smell this right now. It smells incredible.
So I got that going back here, and I'm just gonna soften these red bell peppers up a bit. Back to the story. So I hide the ring, and then Jennifer, unbeknownst to me at the time, goes searching while I was on a conference call. I had to do a little work, and goes searching through all of the luggage.
No, I asked if I could unpack the bags.
That's right, that's right.
Because I thought maybe he might be asking me to marry him. So I was like, if he lets me unpack the bags, then we're not getting engaged, because there's no way he'd have hidden the ring at that point.
So she was convinced we were not getting engaged on this trip, which was brilliant for me. Flash forward about 4 days, I decided this is the day that I'm gonna ask Jennifer to marry me. And I needed to get everything set up, but the problem is we're with each other 24/7. We're on vacation, so it's difficult to sneak away. So we're down by the pool at the resort that we were staying at. And the only thing I could think of is to say that I was having some issues and I needed to go find a restroom. So,
Oh my God.
it's embarrassing, but it worked. All right, those look like those are getting nice and soft, so I'm gonna add our garlic in. And we're also gonna add in our portobello mushrooms that I've just roughly chopped. Jennifer at this point thinks I'm in pain, which is fine. I'm running around trying to get this whole thing organized. I'm talking to the pool, the cabana people, saying like, can I rent one of these beachfront cabana that are normally just used for people with lounge chairs, but I was like, can I move the lounge chairs out and get a table? They're like, we don't have tables, so I gotta go to the restaurant. In between each of these, I gotta go back, say, I feel much better. And then about 30 minutes later, oh, more trouble, gotta go. And I'm doing these like Mission Impossible style meetings with all these different people. So I have it all set up. Of course, there's no stove. All we have is this like what was it?
Skillet.
It's like a skillet, like a powered skillet. You know, it's got the 2 plugs that go on the side. Maybe you've used one of these before. So now this is all incorporated nicely, and it's looked like it's to a good place. So I'm gonna add in our shrimp now. Now we're just gonna cook the shrimp until it slightly starts to get pink. The reason is being this is gonna keep cooking for a little while, and we don't want that shrimp to get overcooked. So anyway, back into the hotel room. I'm cooking dinner, we open a bottle of wine, similar to tonight, and I'm trying to seem like everything's normal. But by the way, they're not setting this stuff up out at the beach for me. I have to go and set it up. So I'm cooking, and then I come up with the excuse like, oh, wouldn't it be nice if we had some candles? So I say, I'm gonna go down to the little like convenience store they have in the hotel and see if they have any candles. Meanwhile, I'm sprinting down, I'm grabbing a table, I'm carrying a table. People in the restaurant, like the outdoor seating, are looking at me like, what the heck is this guy doing? Carry the table out, I get the linens, I set it up, I'm moving the lounge chairs. This isn't a short process, and so I finally get back up to the hotel, which it had to have taken me 10 minutes to do all of this, and I'm like, how am I gonna cover that I just took 10 minutes to get candles?
I was in vacation bliss, having a glass of wine, so I was just in heaven at that point. No idea.
Had no idea. So then I'm thinking, I gotta get down to the beach. How do I pack all this stuff up without her knowing? So I'm like, let's go sit out on the lanai and just, you know, look at the ocean. And she's like, oh, that sounds great. So she's sitting out there. I'm like, yeah, I'll be right back. Just gonna check on the food. I'm like whipping out bags. I'm stuffing stuff in. I've got wine. I've got a wine bottle opener. I'm trying to stuff like this into some sort of a transportable dish, plates, silverware, napkins. It was crazy.
He even remembered the sunglasses.
And now you can kind of see here, see how the shrimp is just kind of starting to get pink. Now we are going to add in the magic sauce. I've just got Alfredo. This is the little secret. This is just Alfredo out of a jar. It's just an Alfredo sauce. I think this is a Bertolli Alfredo sauce. So I'm just gonna put that in. We are gonna add our shredded Romano cheese, not the whole thing, just a good amount. That's good. And we're gonna melt all of this together now. So I'm stuffing this all in the bag, and then I finally go out to the beach, or the lanai, and I'm thinking she's gonna know now. And I say, okay, let's go. And she's like, oh, let's eat out here. And I said, we're not eating up here. She still has no idea though. I'm thinking she knows, she doesn't know. So we walk down to the beach. Well, I'm just gonna add a little heavy cream now to this.
Oh yeah.
About a quarter
You guys,
cup.
this dish is so good. You have no idea. I'm so excited.
Mix all this stuff up. So at that point, we'd eaten dinner, we've had some wine, and I'm like, this is it. The sun is coming down. I tell her, let's take a picture. I'll put the self timer on and we'll take a picture, right? Unbeknownst to her, I'm setting up a video. So she goes out and she's standing. I started the video, I walk out, and looked like we were about to take a picture, and then I turned to you and I said, we're not taking a picture.
Oh, it just gave me goosebumps.
Yeah, we don't remember what we said, but
no
we talked
idea.
for a little while, and then I got down on my knee, and I asked you if you would spend the rest of your life with me, and you said?
I said yes.
So that's the story of how we got engaged. The moment she says yes, and I stand up and kiss, erupting from the restaurant are hoots and hollers and cheers, and we're like, what is going on?
It was pretty darn special.
All right, so this is now in an awesome place. I'm now gonna start adding some of our spices. Now, we really like spices, so we're gonna add quite a bit of cayenne here. But we do cayenne, and when I say quite a bit, like you'll see, like we like it. We like it spicy. Cayenne, we're gonna do a little black pepper in there. And then we're gonna add just a little salt to start, and then we'll see how this is tasting once we get this all mixed together.
Gosh. It smells so familiar.
Yeah,
and
it smells
yummy.
incredible. Okay, this smells amazing. Let's check our pasta. We're probably right where we need to be. Now we just add this right in here. Look at that.
Perfect fit.
Excellent. We've got our pasta. You can see it is all nicely mixed. together here, and the sauce is just gonna thicken. It's just gonna thicken as time goes. All right, now we're gonna plate this up. So we are just going to take a nice hefty portion here. I'm gonna put it right on our plate.
Oh my gosh.
We're just going to sprinkle a little parsley right on top.
Beautiful.
And there you have it. You know what time it is?
I think it's time
For a taste test.
My favorite dish ever.
I was just saying, my favorite pasta dish of all time.
Good job.
You have to try it. The cheese, the Alfredo with the added Romano cheese, and the heavy cream,
The shrimp and vegetables are cooked perfectly.
and with the cayenne. It just gives it that kick that just tastes
Amazing.
absolutely amazing.
Good job.
Thanks for celebrating our anniversary with us. Be sure to subscribe to this channel. We've got new videos every Monday, Wednesday, and Friday.
And if you like this video, give us a thumbs up and comment down below.
You can check out some of our more recent videos down below and come back Wednesday for a brand new episode. Cheers.